The truth remains that God exists. Even the atheists also believe, because that thing is saying that it does not exist is a confirmation that you know that there is something like that. Mana onye buzi onye Igbo na-ache ga back to root. Sigina nwere ihe dịka Chukwu. It has always been there. War between darkness and light is as old as man. No other institution in the world has mounted opposition against evil in the world as Christianity. No institution of this world had done 30% of what Christianity had done against evil. So you don't come and twist the Christian message for you to win followers online. What they tell us as our root is actually not what our root is all about. Some occultic men hijacked the tradition and introduced things that were anti-natural in the tradition. And that is what some of these boys are celebrating without knowing. Our root bụ na root anyị na-asa arụ. Mana ị ga-afụ mmadụ na-ekpuchi arụ. Onye na-ekwu na ndị ọcha ma slave trade nwere brothel where he's exploiting young girls. The one that the white people did and the one that is doing, which one is more destructive? And in the 21st century, ị na-ekwu okwu ọdịnala mana ị na-ekwu okwu nsọ ala. Environment anyị abụrụ environment arụ. Ọ bụrụ environment impunity. And this is the root that we should do everything within our power to protect. Ihe bụ debe omenala bụ ịpụta ha na-akparịa Christianity. It does not call for disrespect. Onye ọcha ị na-akpọrị na o mere gị nke a developer ABCD gba anyị na-agụ. Ndị anyị na-akparị na ha mere nke a mee nke ọzọ. Whether what is going on will collapse or not, it is certain. Falsehood never lasts. There is no document, no template. Everybody is just making noise. Everybody can come up and tell us anything. The script they have written for these people that are pushing this ideology is to trivialize some of the atrocities that our people committed in the past. These things fall apart by Chinua Achebe. Kwesịrị bụ our Igbo Bible. And as long as I live, I'll be sharing this book till I die. Let our people, let the young people that are running helter-skelter looking for solution know what our history is all about, so that when you are saying that you're going back to Omenala and all that, you actually know what you're doing.
Bam, 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 bam. Anybody maka ese mi anoge bam ụmụ ebe anyị nọ ebe aka na-ewetara unu ndị ọdịka ọ dị anyị ndị na-ekwu ka ọ dị ndị na-ekwu ọ dị agbam maka na ọ bụ na ọ dara ọgbam ịma na ọ bụrụ ọgbam ka ị bịa ọ bụ na enwekwa obi etiekwa n'arụ ifi n'oge ma nke mọbọdị ọ bụ na ime ekwu ka ọ dị agbam abịa na etie n'arụ gbam ka anyị na-akpọta ndị nwere ọnụ eji ekwu ndị nwere ike eji ya naanị ndị the big talkers ndị nwe one or two things to offer to the society. Anyị na-ewetara unu ife dị iche na gbam ife nkọwa ife dị anya ife dị omume ife bụ n'onye nọ ise taa ma otu a ka ọ dị afa mgbochi ji oke igwe ndụ odogwu bụ ya mbaba izigbote onye aba tata anyị nwere gbam nwekwa gbam maka na ndị Igbo si enye ndị ebe enye ndị ebe a tata anyị nwere nwa amadi onye Igbo ọkpala Igbo ọbịa gbam tata ka ọ gwa anyị one or two things anyị na-ada afụcha ka o si afụ ka ọ gwakwa anyị na okenye ada nọ n'ụlọ ịwa na-amụ n'ọgbọle ka ọkwa anyị na-enwekwa some things bụ nọ ịnụkwa na enyi dịkwa itinye ọnụ ka e wee kọwalụ ụwa ka ụwa mahalụ nke bụ eziokwu ka anyị nabata nụ Mr. Raphael Onyeka Emenu Raphael Onyeka nnọọ na gbam Onyeka Chukwu nnọọ onwere ka Chukwu nnọọ anyị bịa nweta ozi anyị bịa fụ ihe na-emecha n'iru akwụkwọ and ị na-ekwu ka o si wee dị gị ị na-ekwu ya ọ daa agbam asị ka ị bịa n'oyele anyị isi anyị na onwero what will it take for you to come ka ịgwakwa n'ụwa one or two things about life, about Christ, about God, about omenani. No.
Thank you.
No. Kọwala anyị kedu onye bụ Onyeka Emenu. Go ahead.
Okay. Onyeka Emenu Raphael bụ nwafọ Igbo. Abụ m onye Ọkịja. Nke dị na Ihiala local government area Anambra State ya. So na abụ m onye Igbo.
Okay.
Ndị Ọkịja bụkwa onye ma Ọkịja mana ndị Ọkịja bụkwa ndị omenani.
Yes.
Na anyị na-eme omenani. Ọtụtụ mgbe akọ nke ọma, ọtụtụ mgbe akọ nke ọjọọ. Ị ga na-anụ ka a na-asị na Ọkịja enwe obere.
Yes.
And all that. Mana ọ bụ charo maka Ọkịja ka anyị bịara ikwu tata. Mba abịara m dịka onye ụdị nkata na-akpagasị n'ịntanetị na mpaghara anyị ata na emetụba oge ụfọdụ maka na ị na-anya afọ ndị na-akpa nkata my background as a philosopher, I'm a trained philosopher from Imo State University. Okay. From there, Nigeria, I'm not to Nigeria. I say about banking. You know, I've been in the banking sector between 2015 till 31st July 2025.
Yes.
When I resigned by myself, I had a very bigger picture of life.
Okay.
There are so many things I would want to do that banking would not give me opportunity. Despite the attempt by my employer to see if I could stay, I had to leave. In fact, Ogem Porona Bank, or just for a week or 2 weeks for me to be promoted to the next level.
Wow.
But I had to go. I listened to Cubana Chief Priest. Cubana Chief Priest is na onweho onye ga-abụ nnukwu mmadụ through employment. Onye ọbụla ga-abụ nnukwu mmadụ must have a business. And it's not as if that was the first day I was hearing that. But recently, that was what actually triggered me. I reasoned with him. I also looked at our background and saw that what happened in Igbo land was actually a transformation that was built on business. After the Civil War, muna get money here happened only Igbo 20 pounds. Only Igbo we bara carry oji. When you look at the contribution of the Igbo people all over the world today, it was actually as a product of business.
Yes.
Meanwhile, that is not why we are here. But these are the things that pushed me to look at the other side of life. I've been working for 10 years. I've made my contribution in the banking sector. I heard when you mentioned that you're from Aba. I have a very good relationship with Aba man. Yes, I have a very good relationship with Aba man. Mr. Michael Nwafo is a very good friend of mine. Yes, I think he's the PG of his village now.
Okay.
Yes. Anebu na Aba.
Okay.
So these are some of the people that actually influenced me. Even when he was busy telling me to remain in the banking sector, to fix things and all that as a friend, I told him that I have to go now. So I was actually touched by some of the things I see our young people do today in the name of tradition.
Yes.
And I was following you on the social media. I saw how you project people's view without interruption. You maintain your own stand without letting anybody know where you're standing. And you give anybody that comes to your platform opportunity to express himself fluently and satisfactorily. So I reached out. And from the conversation we had today, I am here to actually talk about this current internet war that is going on in the name of let's go back to roots. Where are we actually going? That is why I'm here.
No.
Thank you, sir.
No, I get you when I alepota.
Thank you.
Because I na like ihe ọbụla mmadụ kpatụrụ aka anyị aba n'ime ọfụma. Kedu ebe amụ, kedu ebe ito, kedu ebe ga primary school, secondary school, university. Kedu how was your background so that ka ịmakwalụ ma onye anyị na ya na-emekọ isi agbakwali ọnụ obi ka ọ bụ na onye kopu mgbe ọ dị 10 years. Ka ịmalụ ya, go ahead please.
Okay. Otu nsikwa bụ onye Okija. Go primary school na Umuohi Central School Okija.
No.
Abaigon. Then go secondary school na Okija Grammar School. Even though I did not complete my secondary school in Okija Grammar School, I later went to Mbudi Boys. That is where I actually completed my secondary school.
Okay.
Then that same I completed my secondary school in 2000 and in 2001. That same year I got admission to study philosophy in Imo State University. Yes, and that is where I had my first degree. Then currently I am studying theology.
Okay.
Yes, I'm studying theology at the St. Paul School of Theological Studies, Nnewi.
Okay.
That is where I studied theology now, yes.
Okay.
So that's my background.
Daalụ. Ị bụ onye Ọkịja.
Yes.
Kedu ife melụ Ọkịja ji wee bụrụ obodo a na-akpụ n'ọnụ, obodo na-ewu, obodo na-ekwuo. Ifere ọka ikwuru ozugbo ndụ azụ, mụọ mụlịa.
Ọka obodo dike na-adịbanụ. Ọka obodo dike na-adị. Ịmaragono ihe ndị be anyị ji eko na mgbe gboo bụ arụsị. Ị ga-anụ ka a na-ekwu maka ebini ụkpa abịa Arọchukwu. Ịnụ ka a na-ekwu maka ogwugwu akpụ Ọkịja. Ihe ndị a niile bụcha ihe ga-abụ ịnụrụ ana. Somebody would always tell me na amada emekwa ka onye Ọkịja. Nsị kedu ka onye Ọkịja si eme? Ọkịja man is a natural good man.
Yes.
Ọkịja man is a good man.
Yes.
Man ịmarago those stigmatization paint onye ahụ based on ihe ịnụgara about the obodo or something.
Yes.
Mmadụ niile nọ n'Ọkịja abụghọ ndị na-ekpere arụsị.
Okay.
Of course, inekwa anya na Anambra State ị ga-ama na ndị Ọkịja so na ndị bụ ndị Anambra State. Ịma ngwa Anambra State wepụ n'Ọkịja. So otu obodo dike na-adị akọta nke ọjọọ mgbe ụfọdụ akọtakwa nke ọma.
Yes. We're not here to talk about Ọkịja. O wike onye bi ikwu maka Ọkịja bịa mụ na ekwu maka Ọkịja.
Ọkọwa ya ọfụma.
It's na that you were a banker and
Yes.
then you resigned. How was life as a banker? You know, some people are still go be interviews saying even as honor as a content creator that's na onye bank mma, that a banker bụ ndị na-agụ ego mmadụ. You are like a conductor. Inye mmadụ oche ngwa akwụla ọtọ, you know. And then I was mgbe m na-aga church a na-akpọ Dominion City Onitsha. You know, bankers are people that are actually respected in the church a lot. Pastor Law Ohamado, you know, he likes bankers. Enwe ihe bụ ihe ọbụla achọ ime. Once you're a banker, that background alone must certify you that if you can actually be a banker, that no need of. So how does it look like to be a banker, and then how was it for you as a person? Go ahead.
Okay, Ima, part of our problem at this society tata bụ ego, money. Ekwube ha na success. The parameter average young man no be money. Mana a banker, a professional banker is a cautious person. Onye bụ a professional banker, one of the things you learn from that person is accountability. Yes, if you are looking for somebody to keep your money, the best person to hand that money over to is a banker, right? Yes, that is one thing I can tell you about. I was very, very satisfied as a banker. I was very, very satisfied as a banker. As a banker, you had opportunity, you know, just as I mentioned earlier, our people just see achievement in terms of money. Once there is no money, you're not making anything. But somebody who is able to manage your finance, keep it for you. Whenever you want it, you come and get it. He ensures that any agreement you have with him is being maintained. And for me, that is true greatness. Then, because of the way Nigeria is structured, people that are employed most times are not properly paid. So they see Onyoru Oyibo generally as a very poor man because sometimes he may not have money. But at the same time, you know that one of the best paying jobs in the country, the way it is now, is banking.
Yes.
So it's not really about money. I didn't leave banking because of money. I didn't leave banking because I was frustrated. No.
Yes.
I believe in empirical facts.
Okay.
The last place I worked was in Onitsha here. You can walk down to Onitsha, go to my branch, which I may not mention now.
Okay.
And make inquiry, right?
Okay.
Who is this person? What was he able to do? And after that, go into the market. Look at the people the relationship I managed as a banker. What can you say about? In fact, if I have opportunity, I will give you. I deliberately organized a Semford party in my honor and invited my customers to come and share the experiences. My bosses was there to talk about my 10 years experience in banking, and
a decade.
I was fulfilled. I was fulfilled as a person.
Good news. From anywhere you are in the world, you can now be our guest on BAM. As long as you have an internet connection and a mobile device, you can now be interviewed from our studio anywhere in the world. Contact the numbers on your screen to book a session with us.